Hello and welcome to Primetime Watchmaking in the News, and for once we didn't publish this video on the first Friday of the month. I hope it's not too dramatic and you'll soon understand why. So let's go for this month's summary with a few product launches, some info on our watchmaking road trip and a major change for the Watches TV. As we are currently moving to a new facility, moving from the city center to a great location and a great house, well, it's a new tool for us. Regarding new watches, let's first talk about the Olympics, as it just started in Rio, Brazil, and we love Brazil. So Omega, the official timekeeper of the game since 1932, have just launched 6 new watches to commemorate this year's edition. So there's 2 new watches in the Seamaster collection, a colorful Seamaster Diver limited to 3,016 pieces, a pretty funky Seamaster Bullhead with a distinctive blue dial and strap limited to 316 pieces, a Speedmaster Mark II limited to 2,016 pieces, where the idea was to evoke the 3 metals of the medals distributed with these gold, silver and bronze counters. And finally, the official Timekeeper collection with 3 chronographs coming in red, yellow and white gold. These are limited to 188 pieces per version and present quite a classic feel to it, but nevertheless they hold inside the coaxial caliber 3203, so a nice mix of vintage and tech in this 38mm watch for the white gold version and 39mm for the red and yellow gold versions. Oddly, we have nothing to show to you, but in the wake of the Pokemon Go world craziness, Romain Jérôme, the brand that has associated itself to quite some fun partnership with the likes of Pac-Man and Space Invaders, to name a few, well, Romain Jérôme is never too short of some pretty skillful opportunism, and they've just announced that this fall they will come up with a special Pikachu model limited to 20 pieces that they announced will really surprise us both in terms of craftsmanship and technique. So we'll wait and come back on this a bit later, but pre-orders are already possible for those of you interested. Today we'll surprisingly talk about another type of watch, as Victorinox, the Swiss company historically known for its Swiss Army knife, came out with a rather cool upgraded version of its Inox watch, a watch first introduced a couple of years ago as the most durable watch ever made and priced at a very reasonable 500 Swiss francs. So okay, it's a Ronda quartz movement, but nevertheless a pretty good deal, and it gets better. Yes, because they are now introducing a titanium version that looks rather cool and comes with a very slight markup, as it is priced at 585 Swiss francs. The case is sandblasted and comes in a Victorinox corporate grey color, and this watch will be available on the market in September of this year. And now some news regarding our watchmaking road trip, since it happened in early July and it was absolutely great. The guys were fantastic. Remember, nobody knew each other prior to coming to Geneva, neither did they know the program reserved for them, and in 5 minutes it was as if we had been to school together. We had splendid weather, which wasn't the case for the weeks previous to the road trip, and the following one also. So quite lucky on this one, but I guess we had a good watchmaking fairy looking above us. I will not disclose completely what we did. Okay, this sounds very serious, but I can already give you some names. Patek Philippe, Audemars Piguet, Philippe Dufour, Zenith, Grobel Forcet, and some other very cool surprises. So as promised, we will air this new series in early September, 1 weekly episode at a time. Until then, well, we'll share some teasing with you. And for a little story, with the 6 guys that were here, we're kind of WhatsApping every day since then. Well, some nice bonds were definitely made, and this is in a certain way the most important thing, because for me, watchmaking is first and foremost about the people. The people that enjoy it, like you and me as consumers or as simple aficionados, but very importantly, the people that make this great industry what it is. Through this experience, you'll be able to see even more what I mean by this. People willing to share their love of what they do, and a team of guys simply hungry to absorb it all. I sincerely can't wait to share this behind the scenes of watchmaking, and I really think it will create a precedent by bringing a new sight on this fabulous industry that I love precisely for its people. Craftsmen, watchmaker, artists, engineers, and so forth. And finally, on behalf of the entire Watches TV team, yes, this huge one, well, I will humbly excuse ourselves if we've published an edition of Primetime with a couple of days of delays and haven't published more reports recently, but after 5 years being in the center of Geneva, we are currently moving to a really nice place that will become the Watches TV house. And here's just a few glimpses of what it looks like. This house will offer us plenty of new possibilities in terms of reports and other exciting new contents, but also we want to make it live and organize directly some events and some other specials with it. This obviously takes longer than expected, actually feels like a never-ending story, but we're soon there. So thanks for watching. Another nice news is that we're delighted to reach the 40,000 subscribers mark on YouTube. Thank you all for this, and please don't hesitate to share the good word about what we do. The more you are, the happier we are too. A special thank for those of you that help us through our Patreon campaign. Everything helps, however small it can be. And see you real soon with some fresh and exciting reports. And if you have any requirements, special demands, please, just don't hesitate to contact us. We'll do our best to answer them. Thanks for your time and have a great day.